In this video, I've survived for 110 days straight in my first Bedrock Hardcore world, and actually this is my first hardcore world in like 7 years that I've played, and I didn't have a lasting world until this one, so enjoy watching me almost dying and my building getting better. By the way, if you ask what's wrong with the video, first 15 minutes of my footage got originally deleted, so it was really hard to edit it properly, sorry. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Okay, so from the start we have to name our world properly, so I'll go with the best name ever, First Hardcore World. Yeah, I think that's good enough. After spawning, I didn't see anything special, so I decided to go farm up some trees. After fully obliterating that tree, I decided to make myself a nice wooden pickaxe, which I used to gather myself some materials for stone tools. Anyway, after I got out of that mine, I decided to kill some animals because I need to feed myself like a family of 3, so I accepted that and got to work. Why are the chickens standing here in one place, man? What? After getting all of that meat, I dug up a hole and put all of my meat inside of a furnace, obviously, and decided to dedicate my life to the mines for a bit since I needed better gear. After like 2 minutes of digging down, I saw this cave which was looking promising, so I decided to explore it for a bit, but then I saw this zombie with full chainmail armor which looked kinda cool, so after killing him I got his boots and it just felt like I had to wear them. After getting that iron, I decided to just mine straight and try to find a cave. And guess what I found? Diamonds! I was so excited, I almost got too excited, but I knew I had to stay focused, so I smelted some iron and crafted myself an iron pickaxe. After I finished mining the diamonds, I decided to craft a blast furnace to smelt my iron faster and make myself some iron armor and a shield. Oh, and by the way, am I the only person who for some reason doesn't craft helmets? Let me know in the comments if I'm not the only one not making them, cause I can't be the only weird person here. But anyway, I packed up my stuff and wanted to strip mine more to find a cave, but I heard some skeleton sounds and turns out I was actually next to one, so I got inside of it and started searching for more iron and diamonds. After almost dying to that skeleton, I just smelted some food and iron and continued to mine in that cave for about 20 more minutes. Got enough diamonds and iron and started looking for a place to settle down. When I got out of that water, I got on this land and saw good potential in this place, so I started to clear out the area. After a while, a wandering trader came to me and I killed him and his llamas to get the release for various reasons. But anyway, after cleaning up most of the area, I started to make my area more flat and get rid of the oak litter. But seriously, why would Mojang add this? Like, give me double of what they were there on. But seriously, they look hella ugly to be honest. And after having full inventory of them, I just decided to make my bed and go to sleep. I would say so if this ugly creature wouldn't throw a trident on me, but after that, I did have my moment of peace, so I don't regret killing him, cause those oak things really pissed me off for some reason. Anyway, after I woke up, I continued to make my place look nicer, and I saw this dog, so I wanted to tame him, but it thought I looked ugly probably, it just ran away from me to kill that sheep. Bro, come on, man. After getting fueled up by all that grief and anger, I cleared out all of this place, dug out a hole, and burned all of that leaf litter I had, and started to build my house. After making a bit of progress, I just stared at the sunset for a while, and then on the next day I carried on building my house and adding details. I decided to go with an oak and birch combo, because it just looks pretty fire, I can't lie, but let me know which type of wood you guys like to mix. After I did the main part of the house, I had to go farm up some birch because I wanted my roof to be made out of birch slabs. Anyway, after getting enough wood, I made a simple roof and started working on the lower side of the house and replaced oak logs with stripped birch logs. After adding a bit of details, I started working on the interior a bit, and when I put that bed so menacingly and passionately, I got fired up even more and took my stuff from the chest outside and put everything inside. Crazy, right? But anyway, from the rest of day 6 to the half of day 7, I just added even more details to the house. Then while waiting for my glass to smelt, I decided to put some torches around my house and a fence on the beach so mobs wouldn't be able to touch me at night. And after I did all of that, I feel like the same wolf came up to me and I had one bone, so I decided to try my luck. But this guy decided to bark at me, so filled with pain and agony again, I understood that he doesn't want me, so I just moved on and trapped a pig in my basement. But it's all a part of the plan though. I didn't do it because I was angry, or maybe a little bit of both. Since this place looked a bit boring, I decided to add this little thing for my boat and I was planning to build a bridge here, but I had much more stuff to do, so I put that plan away for now and went to get my glass. Then, on the next day, I made this thing look nicer, parked my boat like a Lambo, and decided to go exploring for a bit. Then I found this hill that I dug through to go on top of it to see if there is a village close, and I won't lie, I wanted to build a tower here, but I just decided to get some cobblestone while I was there to build walls for my farm. Then I've spent the next 2 days getting seeds from my farm to get some wheat for cows and sheep. Also, I've built a place for them so I could get food faster and wool for later when I'll go get netherite. After I put those animals where they belong, I crafted some diamond gear without the helmet again and went looking for a cave to get some ores, and mainly obsidian to make a portal. After my little cave adventure, I went ahead to finally make a portal, and to be honest, I wanted to go there right now mostly because of the bone meal, cause I wanted to get those bone blocks and get lots of sugarcane and get bookshelves pretty quickly, but it didn't go as planned. After that pig almost killed me, I was thinking to go back to the portal to go home, but I still was on the idea that I need bone meal, so I decided to get some gold and craft myself some boots, but while that was happening, this crazy horde of piglins were chasing me, but this time I didn't panic and I just killed them to the hole. Afterwards, I went to get my last bits of gold and went ahead to get my bone meal, which was pretty hard to find for some reason, I don't even know why. After going through literal war, I went home and started using the bone meal on my seeds, but now I'm sure that I'm gonna hear gas sounds and see skeletons from freaking Minecraft in my dreams, bro. And so from 14th day till 17th, I was breeding cows to get leather for bookshelves, and also was double tasking cobblestone to build myself a wall to keep all the mobs away. And also, I decided to keep these trees between my walls because it kinda looked like camouflage, so I was fine with it for a while. On 17th day, I wanted to go exploring for a bit and kill some animals for leather, and while I was exploring, I saw this village which looked good, but actually it was mostly useless. The only thing I did is I took some wheat from them because I deserve it, then I went to sleep in one of the houses. Afterwards, I went home and I actually found a wolf whom I tamed with only one bone, so I thought that it's fate, and decided to find a few red flowers to make a red bed and a red carpet so it would be comfortable for him inside my house. After that, I kept growing my empire of cows for a while and then noticed that I have enough leather for a maxed out enchantment table, so I decided to make myself another diamond pickaxe and went mining again because I needed some iron and most importantly obsidian for an enchantment table. After I finally got out of that cave, I headed back home to set up my enchantment table, and for some reason I didn't enchant my stuff first, but the first thing I did was I organized my chests, got rid of some trees, and cleared out almost all the leaf litter in my area. That thing keeps pissing me off even more and more. The next day, I still kept getting rid of leaf litter and finally enchanted my armor and my sword, since my pickaxe didn't have any good enchantments. But I'm kinda happy about clearing out most of my area, to be honest. It looks way better now. Then, I started planning out how my storage will look like, and to be honest, I kinda struggled with it again because of the roof, but it was all worth it in the end, to be honest. It looks pretty good to me. By the way, I think my dog is kinda broken. Like, why is bro moving like a truck? Anyway, after building the shelves, I started working on the roof, and it took me 4 whole days to build it, but it's alright, I was chilling the whole time. Maybe. So after switching the design for 3 times, I had to switch the ceiling blocks to slabs because of the chests, and then just filled the shelves with chests and added some item frames, and started to add a double wall to my wall, and for some reason while I was going back to get some cobblestone, this wandering trader came in my farm, and like, I don't understand, don't they learn anything since last time, man? But after finishing the wall, I made a gate so it would be easier to enter my base. Then I added some more details to my house, and for some reason I decided to add glasses to my house, and now it actually looks like my house has a mouth and eyes. Don't worry though, I replaced it later on. On the next day, I thought I should add a bit more details to my storage as well, so I smelted some stone and got to work. And so here's the end result. I don't know why I haven't added some basic stone as well. I think it would look nice, but anyway, after that I started building something that I really wanted for a long time, a tower, but this time I added in more details though, and I enjoyed the whole process as well, so I highly recommend everyone to build at least one tower in their worlds. It's a really cool thing. I thought of making the layers both oak and birch again. I think the top of the tower is kinda weird, but I don't mind that much. But then I just added windows, went to get some sand for glass panels, put them inside of those windows, and I wanted to add some lanterns, chains, and some andesite for the details of this build, so I went mining again. Then, while I was mining, I found a zombie spawner, but there was nothing good in the chest, so I just continued mining. After I mined there, I decided to go to sleep, and on the next day when I turned on Minecraft, I saw this new background and realized that there is a new update, so I came back in the world, and turns out they added vibrant visuals, which look pretty sick, I can't lie. But anyway, after I got out of that cave, I put some iron in my furnace and went back to working on my tower. Anyway, after I was done with the tower's exterior, I went to go get some wood for the interior, and my only excuse is that, actually never mind, I don't even have an excuse for these stairs at this point. I mean, at least the last floor looks good, right? Nah, but actually, this is too bad even for me, so I just put ladders here. So after I was done with the tower, I just started to add something to my house. And yes, the glasses are gone, but I added eyebrows. Yeah, don't even tell me anything, guys. I already gave up on my house. Still though, I didn't give up on everything and went to add a small farm next to my storage, because I thought that it would look a bit cozier. After all that, I made an anvil to repair my pickaxe, then made myself some golden apples because I wanted to go exploring and find a bastion to steal all the gold like the little goblin I am, and most importantly find a nether fortress to get the blaze rods for Ice of Ender. Also, I found this Gigas which was recently added. I picked it up and at first I didn't know what to do with it, so I just added it in my inventory for a while. After my little hands touched that gold, I finally went on ahead to find the fortress. When I saw the fortress, I got literally bombarded by these guys, but I still killed them all and went to kill the blazes. After I got enough blaze rods, I just looted some chests and went home. Keep in mind, I ran out of food, so I had a bit of problems at the end. Then I understood that I have to resort to the worst thing possible, kill a pig. Even though it's from the nether, it still felt kinda sad even though it almost killed me when I went in the nether for the first time, but what had to be done was done. After I came back home, I was greeted with phantoms, so I decided to test my aim on them, cause why not? Anyway, after killing that phantom with my double barrel shotgun, I got tired and went to sleep. On the next day, I was sorting out all my stuff, and after that, I decided to clear out a bit of space on the other side of my base and build a bridge there, because I wanted to build a blacksmith station there. So, I don't think I've ever built a proper bridge before, so this was interesting. First thing I had to do is make a little platform here, because first of all, this hole here was kind of annoying me, and second, without it, I wouldn't be able to cross the bridge properly and get on it, so... But anyway, I started to make pillars for the bridge, but then I noticed that I have no wood, so I went to get some. After that, I just continued building the pillars. After I was done with the base of the bridge, I started to add details to it, and I'm not gonna lie, for me it looked kinda good if I'm being honest. I thought it would turn out way worse. But yeah, here's how the logs look like without being shipped. And what do you guys think? Does this bridge look good with or without the logs being shipped? Me myself, I like my with shipped, bro. Anyway, after that, I started building the blacksmith station, and don't even ask me why I started to build it out of wood. I changed it later though. So yeah, here's how it looks like out of wood and with stone. But unfortunately, I forgot to record when I was rebuilding it with stone. I added more stuff later on as well, but let me know what you guys think about it so far. So the next thing I did, obviously, is I made some furnaces and put them here, because what blacksmith doesn't have furnaces in it? Then I just went home and tried to get the new painting here so my dog would get kind of a friend. I don't really know if I'm making him more lonely this way or not, but whatever. After I got the painting, my dog was clearly happy, so I decided to add more details to my blacksmith, like I mentioned earlier. Then I went home to craft myself some golden apples and cook some food. Looked at the sunset for a bit and decided to go exploring. Then I found a jungle temple that I haven't seen in ages. Went in to explore it, but I didn't have anything good, so I got some cocoa and wood there and decided to make a cocoa farm and a bamboo farm next to my wheat farm. Then I just went on my bridge and put some lanterns on it so it would look a bit cozier. Then I thought of adding some walls next to my blacksmith, so I crafted some fences and walls and got to work. On the next day, I decided that I wanted to add some pathways, but for that I needed gravel, so I took my dog and my huge shovel and got to digging again. Now my base looks way better, but it needs lamps, so I wanted to go get some iron because I wanted to make lanterns, and sadly I was at a literal 0 on iron, but first I had to check for enchantments on this fresh diamond sword, and I got sharpness 3, so I combined it with my main sword, and afterwards I went to the mines. After that riveting mining session, I went home and took care of my cocoa beans, then just crafted some lanterns for the lamps and got to building. After a very hard day, I decided to become something like Bob the Builder and got an idea to change my blacksmith's cobblestone floor to a brick floor because it kind of fits the theme. So I took out the bricks and crafted some brick blocks and replaced them, but I didn't have enough. I wanted to get some clay, but I forgot. But anyway, after that, I just put some dirt in some places because the gravel was just standing out too much. Put some lamps in some areas, and then I remembered that I found this new happy gas in Nether, so I took it, built a new place for it to grow, crafted the blue harness and waited for it to grow. And after a couple of minutes, this guy became happy and grew up. He looks so cute though. And don't even ask me why I wanted to put my harness straight away on him after he popped out. Just don't even ask. Finally, after he grew up fully, I put my harness and took a test drive on him. And I won't lie, I thought he would be faster, but he's slow as hell, bro. Wasn't really worth the wait, but hey, at least I got more company in my world. So then I decided to go in the Nether to get some ender pearls, because I wanted to kill the ender dragon already, so I found the blue forest and chilled with endermen for a while. It was kinda interesting to kill them because I had to use weapon combos since my sword has knockback on it, and I realized that like midway in killing them, half of them just died somewhere else. After committing mass something, I went home and then I crafted some ice offender, some diamond gear, and since I needed to repaint mine, some golden apples. Afterwards, I went home and enchanted my new gear and combined it with my main one, but I noticed that I need more XP, so I went ahead to kill some local animals, and in the end I got what I wanted. Then I went on to find a fortress, and turns out it was below a village, which was pretty cool I guess, but just look what happened here. Yeah, my neighbors might have filed a report on me after this happened, but I didn't let it get to me and decided to find an enderman since it was still nighttime. And after running like 200 blocks, I was pretty fortunate to get a pearl straight up, but I deserved it, I can't lie. Then I just ran back to the portal, put the freaking thing in, and went straight in to fight the dragon. I know I beat the dragon and all that, but why the hell did the XP go straight down? Bro, that was actually kinda sad. But whatever, I took the dragon's egg and went on to find some elytras, but I do have to mention though, the purple sky here was beautiful. When I found this first end city, it literally had nothing, like no chests, but again, I didn't let it get to me and just carried on exploring. And since I'm so cool, I decided to kill an enderman to teleport to the Sand City, because I was too lazy to get blocks. It was worth it though, it had some decent loot. Then I finally found this good looking end city, so I got my hopes up and got to looting. And so, after I found these elytras, I decided to go to sleep, and on the next day, I looked at my inventory and I had none, which was really weird, but I said, whatever. Took the dragon's head and just went on to find more elytras. After I finally found my elytras, now I was flying like a free bird, which made me feel awesome, so I looted one more NCD and went home. And guess where I spawned, guys? In this freaking village. But it's fine, I went home almost instantly after killing these llamas. And finally, I was home, and the first thing I did, I went to the storage and sorted out most of the stuff from NCDs and put them in my chests. On the next day, I combined my gear with the gear I found in NCDs. But then, I noticed that I have no XP at all, since I didn't get any from the dragon. So then I decided to make a zombie XP farm, which I found earlier, and so I started to gather all the needed stuff for it. After I was done, I ran to the zombie spawner that I marked. When I arrived at the spot, I put my shulkers down, cleared out the area, and started working on the XP farm. And here I just AFK'd for a while to get my XP up. And yeah, I did just spend 2 days building this. I'll take all the blame. I know I'm bad. Anyway, I spent a day farming XP, went home and upgraded my gear. After that, I decided that it's a good time to build something like a monument for the dragon egg, so I went to the store, grabbed some deep slate and started building it. I think it turned out pretty well. What do you guys think? But anyway, on the next day, I decided to go to a nearby village and make a trading hall, which I am very bad at, so it was very hard to try and get mending. Since this guy didn't have anything good, I had to get rid of him the good old way. I think it was worth it killing him, to be honest, because the rest of the villagers didn't have mending as well, so I don't want to bore you guys with the necessary footage, because I spent like literally 4 days trying to get it, but whatever. After that failure, I thought, why not build a gunpowder farm? So I went to my storage to take some building blocks, then looked for a good place for it, and when I found it, I started chopping all the trees down because of space, obviously. I was done with the main part of this farm, I went to get some fish for the cats, but I did a huge mistake by going in the jungle to find them, since you can't tame them. But at first I thought I would just make like a trapdoor thing where they wouldn't be able to escape, but there is a problem. The creepers don't get scared then, so I just went to a proper village to find 2 cats that I could use. After I was finally done with the fish, I forced cats to breed with each other, then I just put them in proper places, and don't ask me what happened with the cats from the jungle, just don't. Anyway, after I was done with the cats, I finished building the farm and waited, but guess what, it didn't work, so whatever, I decided to just destroy all of the farm and build another one, but at least this time, the cats survived, and I can't lie, I'm kinda happy I have them now, cause I'm a big fan of cats, but like, I guess I have an army of them now, and I'm thinking it's a bit too much though. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering if my other farm was working, yeah, well, it wasn't. I built it properly though and spent like 40 minutes trying to fix it, but no luck, so I just gave up and thought that it's because of the new update. But I didn't get sad. And before ending this video, I wanted to complete one last thing that I wanted to do since I've started this world, and it's get a whole army of pigs. So I took some leashes and started searching. And now I basically have almost everything I wanted in this playthrough, and for a first hardcore world, I don't think it's that bad. But thanks for watching, and let me know if you don't like something in the comments. See you guys later!